fucking decadence.
It's alright, it's alright.
And the Las Vegas trash. This is what we want.
She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways.
Tonight on In Concert, direct from the U2 Zoo TV tour, Trabant Land, followed by a very important special announcement. Plus a behind-the-scenes look at Genesis during the making of the music video I Can't Dance. And Richard Thompson.
Pick somebody's heart. Pick somebody's car.
This week's In Concert New Artist Profile features Tony Banks.
Achtung, baby. We Japanese learn a thing or two studying East German car.
I don't know whose idea it was, but when the album was being recorded in Berlin, it was just after the reunification of Germany, and people were starting to discard their Trabants at the side of the road.
We arrived there just as that whole German, tearing down the wall on the two sides, getting together and all that. It was quite a trip, really.
And got the idea for the Trabants?
Well, the Trabant thing, I don't know quite where that came from. Probably Anton Corbijn, his rather Beckett-like sense of humor, probably.
Having photographed the album sleeve and gone through the whole process of starting it up with the Trabant, which before it gets written into history as being U2's idea, was my idea. But Edge's idea was to paint it, which, is at least half the idea, I guess.
Kiki, can we show Larry how to drive a Trabant? Morning, gentlemen. That's what politicians say, isn't it?
When we were in Berlin, I really thought the Trabant, but I like playful things. It was a playful thing, a visual element. It also stood for the way I saw it, the fall of the East.
I don't know, actually. Something to do with the script, which I haven't read, but I just got up this morning and they put me in it.
Yo, here we go.
I woke up in the clothes I went to bed in.
Now here we are in the panel shop. As you see over here, there's a range of bright colors that you can replace on your Trabant. Quality control. Now, if it were raining, this would be soft.
Some of them melt in the rain, did you know that?
And here are some of the actual legendary Duroplast body panels. This one, as you can see, has been in the rain for a while, and it's actually soft. Look, my thumb goes in. And if you look over here at the edge, you can see the extraordinary construction. It's basically made of sawdust and cotton wool and some kind of resin. Amazing. The truth is, there's probably more metal in this little fella than there is in the whole car.
Machen bitte die Kamera aus. Das ist eine Anordnung. Jetzt erstmal die Kamera aus. It's nothing like the guards at home, tell you. Nothing like the guards at home.
Satellites gone up to the sky. Things like that drive me out of my mind.
Wie lange, also ab welchem Jahr wurde der Trabant gebaut?
Der Trabant wurde 1957 in Serie begonnen und wurde bis zum 30.04.91 mit einer Gesamtstückzahl von 3,4 Millionen gefertigt. Das ist in sinkenden Stückzahlen gelaufen. Im April waren es täglich 300 Fahrzeuge.
Könnten Sie mir sagen, Herr Otto, wann dieses Werk geschlossen wurde?
Dieses Werk wurde geschlossen am 30.04.1991. Das heißt, an diesem Tag hat die Trabantproduktion aufgehört.
The Trabbies are something that we're also playing around with. We're using them as light sources. And again, it's the contrast of the real high-tech world and something antiquated and almost ridiculous in the Trabants.
Sie selber haben sicher von dem Interesse für U2, für dieses Fahrzeug, für diese Geschichte erfahren. Was halten Sie selber davon?
Ja, es ist leider zu spät.
It's great to know that there is life for a Trabbie after unification, you know?
Thing about it is they make great light sources, and after a few minutes of the show, no one questions it anymore because they look like they belong.
Now, here's something very interesting. It's ABC in concert's 1-year anniversary, and to celebrate, we're giving away an exotic German automobile. You could be the lucky winner of your very own Trabant, the same car made famous by the U2 Zoo TV tour. And this is no standard Trabant. It comes fully equipped with custom gear shift, rally steering wheel, an occasionally working AM radio, air conditioning, and fold-down sun visor to protect the Duraplast body from melting, mud flaps for the rain, and just in case you head for the Autobahn, a full first aid emergency kit in the boot. The vehicle also comes with the original East German registration that got this Trabi past Checkpoint Charlie. No, you dumbkopf, you can't drive it. It stinks. Good night, Gisela. I love you, Liebchen. Achtung, baby. Send your name, address, age, and daytime phone number to ABC and Concert Giveaway, P.O. Box 5810, Norwalk, Connecticut 06858. 30 lucky runners-up win an Achtung Baby gift pack with a CD, T-shirt, and poster. If you are unlucky and win the Trabant, you will be recognized and blamed on a future in-concert program. A Trabant, boo, boo, boo.
ABC in Concert, brought to you by Budweiser, the king of beers, with that clean, crisp, cold taste nothing beats a Bud, and Subway sandwiches and salads for today's healthy lifestyles.
They say some people have more money than they know what to do with.
So don't miss the show, and don't forget the Bud. In Concert 92, only on ABC.
Our 5th anniversary, and they call right in the middle.
And now the in-concert artist profile, featuring Genesis.
We called the album We Can't Dance a little bit because we're living in such a dance, rap-orientated world at the moment, musically speaking. And this is just something, this is an alternative. If you don't like listening to that, if you're fed up with that, if you've had enough of it, you can check this out and it'll be something different to listen to, you know. He sat me down to talk to me. He looked me straight in the eyes. He said, you know, son of mine. You know, son of mine.
I mean, musically, the song evolved like all the others in the studio. We improvised, sort of one idea set another idea in motion, and we ended up with the song written in a musical sense, pretty much as you hear it. And melodically, most of the melody was there, but the one line that came out of the improvisations was this one line, "No son of mine." That's very disconcerting, telephones in my ear. And from that line, I think, you know, Phil was able to construct a lyric that used that as a sort of basis for a song which really deals with sort of violence in the family and a child leaving home and later on trying to return and being rejected by his father when he comes back.
It's not from personal experience at all, fortunately. I mean, the song is a very true story. It's happening all over the world. I mean, there's sort of violence in the home, really. And in the song, you're not quite sure whether it's the teenage boy that's being abused or physically, mentally, or sexually by his father, or you're not sure if it's the mother that's being abused by the father. But basically, it is a violent household, and the boy just can't stand it anymore. I couldn't stand to hear the crying of my mother, and I remember when I swore that would be the last we'd see, and I never went home again. The song started with Tony sampling a random guitar playing that Mike was doing, sampling it, looping it, making a sound, slowing it down a bit, which was the elephant noise at the beginning, and then playing chords that went with the notes that the elephant sound was, you know, was making. And then suddenly you got a chord sequence. I start singing, and you know, everyone starts joining in, and you know, it's going somewhere, and you start. Lyrically, you start going, you know, da 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 da, and then sometimes you come across, if you're actually amongst people that you know very well and you don't mind making a complete tit of yourself, you actually start singing rubbish, you know, and then sometimes the rubbish starts to make sense. And "No Son of Mine" was kind of a phrase that turned up, And Mike, when we came to sort of almost finishing the song, Mike was saying, well, this is, I think that's what you're singing, isn't it? And I said, well, maybe, is it? And then we listened to it, and it did sound like it. So straight away, you had a hook to hang a lyric on, you know, and so you picked it up and went with it.
I mean, I think we made some good videos. It's only a small part of what we do. Yeah, we basically record music and play it live, and the video is just something we make because they now show videos on TV, and it's another way to show people some of the music. Obviously, the visual interpretation is important.
If you're trying to sort of do a serious thing, it's a bit more tricky, you know. We tend to hide more behind our instruments when we're doing a serious video, I think.
There was a period when there was lots of money being spent on videos, plots, you know, very extraordinary plots that bore nothing to do with the songs at all. I mean, we always have tried, unless the subject matter was quite heavy, I mean, we tried to keep it humorous, because, you know, I mean, that's what we actually enjoy doing. We kind of, I think we respond better to humour in videos than anything else.
I can direct videos, man. I can direct videos, it's no problem. Pout, baby, pout, pout. Come on, baby, give me all you got.
I think this new album actually is going to give us some good videos. The next 2 or 3 singles we're going to put out have strong and humorous videos to go with them.
In Concert will return with more from the making of...
Why douche? Certain...
This is Bob Saget on TV again to tell you that we're giving away another 100 Sunday.
Kirstie Alley and John Travolta. Sunday.
Somebody burn me before I blow up!
In Concert continues with Genesis and the making of the video I Can't Dance.
Here we go, this is Picture.
We were able to do 1 or 2 things that were just almost throwaway ideas. The 2 songs on this album is I Can't Dance and Since I Lost You were just really little ideas that we didn't really work on at all. They came up you know, in a day or 2 at some point during the rehearsal. And we thought, well, they sound good like that. Let's just leave it like that. And if we get time towards the end of the sessions, let's just have a go at putting them down. And I think it's those little sort of extra ideas that you wouldn't probably have, because we'd have had more than an album's worth anyhow by that time, before we did these tracks. We probably never had the energy to do it. But because we knew there's a good chance we could fit them on, we did them. And they turned out into 2 of the sort of, certainly the more sort of original tracks on the album, because they got their own sort of character.
Long head, this way. Put the jeans down, the surfboard on.
Well, once you're going to make a video, yes, we do get very involved because it's how people see the song. We've used these 2 chaps from Los Angeles, Jim Eukish and Paul Flattery, for quite a long time. I think they're very good in a sense because they can be a bit chameleon-like. You know, some directors just do one kind of thing and that's it. And our songs cover quite a large area from quite... No Son of Mine was quite heavy, and the next one's going to be very funny. And Jim and Paul can wear different hats. They can be different kind of directors, I think, which suits us.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, the video will obviously follow the story or the feel of the music, which has already been laid out. So how it's then treated, yes, we follow that through. I mean, we sit on Jim and Paul, unkindly so sometimes, I think. I mean, really, it's just another extension. I mean, if we could reach out and get involved in that aspect of it as well, I think we probably would, because sometimes in your mind, you imagine what it's going to be like. And of course, it's an interpretation. You describe this to somebody and they think they know what you mean and they take it away. And it's a bit like Rembrandt saying, a bit of red up there, you know, and the guy puts a bit of red where he thinks he meant, but in fact, Rembrandt should have got up there and done it himself, you know. So you kind of think, really, if you can get as involved as possible, I think it's important to, if you want to see, if you care that much. And, you know, we do care that much, really.
I might stand again tonight. I'm going to need a strap tonight, I think. I could need a strap.
Yeah, I think you're standing tonight.
Yeah. Well, I might...
All right.
What do you guys do? When the song was first written, the guitarist reminded us of a sort of typical jeans commercial, and we thought, and filled with the lyrics, each sort of section is about a different commercial. So we're going to act it out, and it's basically the idea that the guys in these adverts, the very good-looking, cool guys, maybe, I mean, they look good, but maybe that's all they do. Maybe there isn't too much up there, and so it's going to be a funny one, and Phil's going to play the guy. So you'd always get some laughing. You'd always get some laughing. He's going to play the cool guy.
It's incredible, isn't it? Everybody. I thought we wouldn't get a laugh in here because there's nobody else.
I thought I'd try it.
ABC in Concert, brought to you by Hyundai. Yes, Hyundai, makers of the Excel, Scoop, Sonata, and the brand new Elantra. And AT&T, the right choice.
Start with some small talk.
Very cool.
Want to know more about talking to your children about AIDS? Send for a free information guide. Call 1-800-342-AIDS.
In Concert New Artist Profile, brought to you by Double Mint Gum. Here's tonight's New Artist Profile of Tony Banks.
I wanna be in another place, some other body in someone else's face. Don't wanna be in here. I need a space I can disappear. I wanna play me a different part, another feeling in someone else's heart. Don't wanna cry out loud. Don't wanna show you I'm too damn proud.
You've got the new album out still. You brought in several lead singers. Why?
As a writer, it's a great deal of satisfaction having lots of different singers on an album. Nick Kershaw is a singer who is, he's been very big in England at times. I mean, you know, a few years ago he was, you know, he had a succession of #1 records and things. I always felt he was just such a good writer and a really good singer as well.
Change the song you sing. Choose defection, wrong direction. That won't change a thing. That's so good. No time to wish your life away. Follow your star. Be glad of what you have, my friend. Be glad of who you are.
The reason I'm in this business in the first place is as a writer, and I never had any great urge to be a performer on stage and to kind of get everyone to look at me or anything like that. And as a musician, as a player, I never sort of felt this was something I did that much better than anybody else. It was always as a writer that I felt this is what I felt that I had something special at.
The door is open, there's a glimmer of light. You keep on pushing, it will give tonight. And I don't care if it takes me long. It really doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. The fires are burning and it's warm inside my soul. As we wander down the road, the gift is mine tonight.
What drives you in your spare time or your off time to do a solo project?
Particularly the way we work as Genesis now, where the last 3 records have been done with music that we've all written together. All the music you hear on the Genesis records recently has been stuff has come out of improvisation in the rehearsal room. So the kind of stuff one writes on one's own doesn't get a look in, if you like. And I quite like that with Genesis. I mean, I think it's great. But it means, obviously, you have all this other material you want to do things with. Apart from the fact it's great working with other people, you know. But we do have, as a group, we have a great relationship, and we still feel we do some stuff that we really like and have a great time doing it. So we want to keep that going.
We're at rehearsals right now for a massive Genesis tour with an incredible stage setup. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
At the moment, we're still at the stage where we're sort of trying to get it all working, actually. The main feature of it is we've got these screens, 3 screens behind us, jumbotrons, which are going to be very integrated into the show. We've done a lot of filming and stuff for them, for things to go on it as well. Plus that, the way the stage is set out is different. We've got the speakers are further apart than usual. There's no kind of canopy, so we don't have the sort of black box effect, you know. We've got sort of lights on tracks and things. It's going to be great fun.
Genesis basically took 4 years off. Does it take a while to get used to working with each other again?
We fall back into it very, very quickly. I think it's not like we don't see each other during that period at all. I mean, we do see quite a lot of each other and things. I mean, and we are, first and foremost, we're friends, you know. The friendship is based on music, though. I don't know what it is when we get back into the room and we just sort of do it. We pick up pretty much where we left off. tend to, as a group, look very far ahead. And that, I think, is the reason why we've been going so long. If you have a long-term plan of 4 or 5 years, and if something goes wrong with it, you know, then it can throw you. Whereas with us, we can never really be thrown because we don't really have a long-term plan. Stay tuned for REM next on ABC in Concert.
Double your refreshments. At McDonald's today.
In Concert continues.
Here's one of the really great American bands from Athens, Georgia.
It's allergy time again. Just got lower. The 6-inch cold cut combo, only $1.49 for a limited time at Subway.
Next week on In Concert, the Steve Miller Band, plus Spinal Tap, and new artist Ugly Kid Joe.
You're the cutest thing that I ever did see. I really love your features, wanna shake your teeth. Lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey all the time. Ooh, baby, I should show you a good time. 'Cause I'm a thinker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, I'm a sinner. Play my music in the sun.
And now the In Concert calendar tells you how you can see Genesis live.
And now the AT&T In Concert calendar.
Well, all I need is a TV show. Down the radio. Down on my lucky day. Down on my lucky day. I can show you some of the people in my life. I can show you some of the people in my life. It's driving me mad. Oh, it's just another
AT&T Reach Out America customer 711.
Quality is hidden value. They're putting your Better Buick dealer on top.
Get out of your slump, get out of your chair. Or you could already be the next lucky lottery millionaire. Call your lucky number now.
25 cents per call.
And now an In Concert encore performance from Richard Thompson.
Thank you. This is a true story about the music business. It's all true. You know, stuff about, the girls, the drugs, and, the great times. It's absolutely true. Somebody's heart tonight. I feel so good, I'm gonna take someone apart tonight. They put me in jail for my deviant ways. 2 years, 7 months, and 16 days. Go back on the street in a purple haze, and I feel so good. I feel so good. Society been dragging on the tail of my coat, but I've got a suitcase full of 50-pound notes, and a half-naked woman with a tongue down my throat. And I feel so good, and I feel so good. I feel so good, I'm gonna break somebody's heart tonight. They make me pay for the things I've done. Now it's my turn to have all the fun. I feel so good, I'm gonna break somebody's heart tonight.
In Concert will continue.
FM 98.
America's watching ABC.
Will you listen to your mother? This is how your mother makes a hamburger.
If you've been injured, and talk to us.
There are, for the nearest 24-hour location, call 1-800-WALGREENS.
This is WLS-TV, Channel 7, Chicago.
Good evening, and welcome to In Concert. I'm Fiona, and tonight I'm your host for music from Annie Lennox's sensational new album, Diva. The energy and excitement of Iggy Pop live at the Olympia in Paris, an innovative...
Direct from Paris, the outrageous Iggy Pop. The in-concert new artist profile of Boy Dog Pondering.
Speaking in tongues from above, and there's a curve of a stone, and there's the crest of a wave. They're on the lips that cracked, and the sound that they made.
Plus an in-concert exclusive sneak preview of Guns N' Roses as they prepare to invade Paris. Here's tonight's host, Fiona.
Iggy Pop is my definition for rock and roll innovation. Much like David Bowie, John Lydon, Brian Ferry, and Prince, Iggy Pop always seems one step ahead. Direct from Paris, here's Iggy.
Achtung, baby. We Japanese learn a thing or two studying East German car.
We arrived there just as that whole German, tearing down the wall and the two sides getting together and all that. It was quite a trip, really.
And got the idea for the Trabants?
Yeah, well, the Trabants thing, I don't know quite where that came from. Probably Anton Corbijn, his rather Beckett-like sense of humor, probably.
And here are some of the actual legendary Duroplast body panels. This one, as you can see, has been in the rain for a while, and it's actually soft. Look. My thumb goes in. And if you look over here at the edge, you can see the extraordinary construction. It's basically made of sawdust and cotton wool and some kind of resin. Amazing. The truth is, there's probably more metal in this little fellow than there is in the whole car.
Now, here's something very interesting. It's ABC in Concert's one-year anniversary, and to celebrate, we're giving away an exotic German automobile. You could be the lucky winner of your very own Trabant, the same car made famous by the U2 Zoo TV tour. And this is no standard Trabant. It comes fully equipped with custom gear shift, rally steering wheel, an occasionally working AM radio, air conditioning, and fold-down sun visor to protect the Duraplast body from melting.
Some of them melt in the rain. Did you know that?
Mud flaps for the rain. And just in case you head for the Autobahn, a full first aid emergency kit in the boot. The vehicle also comes with the original East German registration that got this Trabi past Checkpoint Charlie. No, you dumbkopf, you can't drive it. It stinks. Good night, Gisela. I love you, Liebchen. Achtung, baby. Send your name, address, age, and daytime phone number to ABC and Concert Giveaway, P.O. Box 5810, Norwalk, Connecticut 06858. 30 lucky runners-up win an Achtung Baby gift pack with a CD, T-shirt, and poster. If you are unlucky and win the Trabant, you will be recognized and blamed on a future in-concert program. A Trabant, boo, boo, boo.
ABC in Concert. Brought to you by Budweiser, the king of beers, with a clean, crisp, cold taste. Nothing beats a Bud. And AT&T, the right choice.
Alan, Ray, about this friends and family thing, gotta talk to you, man.
Alan? That person you gave our number to called about leaving AT&T for MCI and hassled us about this friends and family plan.
Alan, Doug, this friends
At
and family...
AT&T, your family and friends are your business. Keeping you connected to them is ours.
It's Gail.
Gail?
Some sales guy called and said you gave him my number. Thanks a lot.
It's just not worth it.
Now, from Budweiser and ABC, rockin' good news. So don't miss the show, and don't forget the Bud. In Concert 92, only on ABC.
For years, I've been eating this healthy, boring stuff because of...
Eating healthy, Stephanie?
The voice. Well, I've had it. I want taste, indulgence. Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats.
But, Steph, frosted mini wheats are good for you.
Pay no attention.
There's whole grain wheat.
There's frosting.
No salt, and they're fat-free, see?
No, I don't see.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats, surprise! They're good for you.
Ignore the voice. Enjoy the frosting.
Our dentist recommended baking soda.
But we wanted tartar control.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care gives us both.
Brushing with baking soda or a baking soda toothpaste is recommended by 2 out of 3 dentists to help provide healthy teeth and gums. Only Arm & Hammer Dental Care gives us the tartar control we want.
And the baking soda our dentist recommends.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care Tartar Control.
And for the taste of freshly picked mint, try Arm & Hammer Dental Care Gel. No other baking soda toothpaste tastes better.
You know, you get into fitness, you're likely to get an athlete's foot. And it could get pretty tough. The irritating itch, the painful cracking, the burning. That's when you want a medicine that acts tough. Tough Actin Tenactin. Tenactin cures even the tough cases of athlete's foot fungus. And Tenactin's clinically proven. No wonder it's the antifungal most recommended by pharmacists.
Got a tough case of athlete's foot? Get the medicine that acts tough. Tough Actin Tenactin.
Annie Lennox is an artist who most people know as one half of the enormously popular Eurythmics. But this year, Annie released her solo album, Diva. In Concert recently talked with Annie at length about the responsibilities of working alone.
one does as a performer stems essentially from the strength of your music and your song. And if you have that basis of something to communicate to people, however which way you want to communicate, it's going to happen one way or the other. When we try to communicate with each other, and we talk, we have to use words and gestures, and it's a very difficult thing. That's all we have, you know. And it's funny that relations between people are based upon that very fine tightrope that is communication. Things can go very quickly wrong because somebody said this and it was hurtful, and then you stop listening, and the dynamic goes that way, and then they decide to stop listening to you, and then you have no solution. And that's like a microcosm of society. So you could take this song, Why, very far. You could say it's a song about how people in general don't communicate and how they feel, you know. That's what we want to get across. It's like, do you understand what I'm thinking? Because if you're open and you feel that you're understood, and people are there to receive you, then something positive can happen. Was much more of a struggle because I didn't have that sort of exterior dialogue with another person, with a collaborator. So when it came to the songwriting process, I was having to kind of stay with my own intuition. I wasn't getting that feedback like, well, what do you think of this? What do you think? Maybe this or that. The ball was in my court and I had to really persevere, and I found that quite trying at times, you know, and that's why, like, the songs didn't just pop. They just kind of took a long time, and they were very crafted, really. I really wanted to be a musician, and it was very, very difficult to know how to do that. I mean, how do you make records? How do you get a group together? I mean, there's such big questions, you know. And I was introduced to Dave by someone who I happened to know who was friendly with him. If someone had said, oh, well, you'll meet this person and you're going to do this, 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 and this, and this is all going to happen, I would never have believed them. I mean, it was so extreme. But I really believe that real life is stranger than fiction. Let's say a jigsaw puzzle consisted of two pieces. He was the piece, you know, and I was like the other bit. And our strengths and weaknesses kind of counterbalance.
The taste of draft beer has finally evolved. Now there's new Golden Draft and Golden Draft Light from Michelob. The only draft beer is cold filtered and cold finished. The Michelob way. So now you can enjoy a smoother draft beer for the same price as ordinary draft beer. Knowing that, wouldn't you rather be holding a Golden?
Unbelievable!
Well, true.
It's Highland Furniture's
greatest sales event ever.
Yes.
Incredible.
High-style furniture.
40 to 70% off.
But now, if you spend $398 or more,
you get 2 round-trip airline tickets.
Free to the Bahamas.
Free to Disney World Orlando.
Or free to Hawaii.
It could only be Harlem.
Spend $398
and get 2 round-trip airline tickets.
Free to the Bahamas.
Free to Disney World Orlando.
Or free to Hawaii.
During our greatest sales event ever.
Ends Monday at 9.
Hurry.
Harlem Furniture, you like our style.
Your Better Buick dealers want you to play a little numbers game. Ready? What would you expect to pay for a new 1992 Buick Century, loaded with all these standard features, including air conditioning? Now, add all these performance features, plus these luxury features. Just $14,412 for the luxury-equipped Buick Century. No wonder your Better Buick dealers are breaking attendance records.
female recording artist with only one shirt. I've always marveled at Annie Lennox's ability to achieve both critical and commercial success with Eurythmics songs like Sweet Dreams Are Made of These, Here Comes the Rain Again, and Would I Lie to You, Baby? It was motivating to see Annie fronting this innovating rock band, making music and videos that were different than anything I'd ever heard or seen before. And as a fan, Diva provides the perfect progression to a new and inspiring Annie Lennox.
Now, you chose to withdraw from music and public life for a few years.
I was tired of it. I was bored with it. And I needed to reassess myself. And I wanted to have the time just to see what it was like to be elsewhere, because I'd been there for a very, very long time. And sometimes you just need to recharge your batteries before you make the next move, you know. And I had no notion that I would make a record. I think that perhaps my sense of self is very tied up with making music. And once I hadn't done that for quite some time, I was able to understand that actually it is something that's very dear to me, that it really is very much part of my personality.
ABC In Concert, brought to you by Alka-Seltzer. For the way you live today, you'll feel better fast with Alka-Seltzer. And Hyundai, yes, Hyundai, makers of the Excel, Scoop Sonata, and the brand new Elantra.
Hey, it's never too late to check this out. The Scoop. A sporty coupe that's fun to drive. And since you get free service and maintenance, it's also fun to own. So any sleepless nights won't be from worry. The Scoop from Hyundai. Yes, Hyundai.
For a $750 rebate on Scoop, see your Hyundai dealer now, before it's too late.
Everybody hates to eat and run. We'd rather take it slow. But the way this life is going, gotta grab your food and go. And when all that running round catches up with you at last, get yourself some Alka-Seltzer and you'll feel better fast.
For acid indigestion or heartburn with headache, nothing's faster or more effective than Alka-Seltzer.
Get yourself some Alka-Seltzer and you'll feel better fast.
Let me get this straight.
When you got me to switch from AT&T, I gave you a list of my friends and my family.
Then I give you the names and numbers of my friends and my family.
Then he wants the names and numbers of my friends and my family. I don't want to give those out.
At AT&T, your friends are your business. Keeping you connected to them is ours. So if someone wants the names of your friends and your family, simply say,
it's just not worth it.
It's just not worth it.
It's just not worth it.
Here comes something big from Extra Sugar-Free Gum. It's pink, it's got NutraSweet, and a great classic bubblegum flavor. It's new Extra Classic Bubblegum. And since it's extra, that big classic flavor lasts an extra long time. So if you're chewing something else, get ready for a tremendous breakthrough. And try new Extra Classic Bubblegum. Classic bubblegum flavor that lasts an extra long time.
When I get a yeast infection, it's internal, so I buy one of these. But for a burning external itch, I use Vagisil cream to stop it instantly.
Developed with a gynecologist, Vagisil works directly on the burning itch. These don't.
And if Vagisil can stop my itch, Vagisil can stop any minor feminine itching instantly.
For feminine moisture problems, I trust Vagisil powder. Vagisil absorbs moisture, absorbs odor, helps keep you dry, odor-free. Vagisil feminine powder.
Want to know more about talking to your children about AIDS and AIDS prevention? Send for a free guide filled with valuable information prepared by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. Call 1-800-342-AIDS.
The In Concert New Artist Profile, brought to you by Double Mint Gum.
Poi Dog Pondering is an 8-member band whose influences include soul, rock, Caribbean, Scottish, Indian, African, and Polynesian music. Combine all those styles and you get a global sound with some kind of poi punch. Here's the In Concert New Artist Profile of Poi Dog Pondering.
Poi Dog as a band's gone through so many changes, and we started out as a street band in Hawaii, and then lived for a year just playing outdoors on the streets, college coffee houses, sleeping in the grass, sleeping on people's floors. So we were always using acoustic instruments because we could never plug in, anywhere. So when we recorded our first record, it sounded very acoustic because that's where we came from. And then as we started touring under that record, we started playing in more and more nightclubs. We started getting more and more electric. And the band members have really stayed the same for the past 2.5 years now. And now we just really sort of are finding our voice. We're finding how this group of 8 musicians work, each person's forte and just using it completely. And so we just finally hit stride, I think. Poi Dog can only hold so much of everybody's creative desire. It's like a funnel that can only let so much. You have 8 members, and it only comes down to there. So everyone goes off and does solo projects, and that allows them to get closer to their true voice, what they are, and they can bring in what Poi Dog, what they want to add to Poi Dog.
Hangs on for dear life on the windowsill of the collarbone of the one I love. The flickering glimmer of sweat gathers in a pool in a pond from a well in her wrist. Now the only thing that speaks the truth is the eloquence of passing time. The spoken word is a jacket too tight. Speaking in tongues from above, and there's a curve of a stone, and there's the crest of a wave. There are the lips that cracked and the sound that they made. And the only thing that speaks the truth is the eloquence of passing time. The spoken word is a jacket too tight.
I like to think of our music as music that gives people strength under strife, because, I know what strife everybody faces every day, just like questions, wondering, why we're here, trying to figure out our whole, reason for being, and we're going to be doing that until the day we die, and we probably won't even know then. But you got to keep on keeping on, as the phrase goes. That's what I want. That's the type of music that I need. That's the type of music that I listen to. I need all the encouragement I can get, and I just want to be. That's the sort of music that I want to put back into the world.
Awesome and Duck Hills for coming out. So long.
Hi, I'm Frank Worrell from Toy Dog Pondering, and you're watching ABC in Concert.
Double, double your refreshment. Double, double your enjoyment. Oh, no single gum double freshens your mouth like double mint gum. Double, double your refreshment. Double, double your delightment. Oh, no single gum double freshens your mouth like double fresh, double good. Come on and double mint gum.
There's no single gum like it.
This year, over 1 million Americans will reorganize their debt under the new bankruptcy laws. You can keep everything you own. You won't lose a thing, and you can still get rid of debt. My name is Peter Francis Geraci, and I wrote a book on it, The Bankruptcy Solution. If you're being bothered by bill collectors and your bill payments are just too high, you may want to call me. I may have the solution you're looking for.
For The Bankruptcy Solution, call attorney Peter Francis Geraci, 332-1800.
In the next 60 minutes, more people will buy Ford F-Series pickups than any other. That's why Ford F-150 is the best-selling vehicle in the world, and why 5 of the top 10 bestsellers in America are Fords. With a new, more comfortable interior, a sleek new exterior, even the all-new F-150 flare side. And if you buy now, you can save up to $2,500. How will you spend your next 60 minutes? If you're like many Americans, you'll let the good times roll in the all-new Ford F-150. See your local Ford dealer today.
A yearbook full of memories, a time.
The new Sunkist Sparkling Lemonade and WLS-TV are proud to present the best of the class.
A smile that says you've made it all.
On behalf of everyone who cares about education and the future, I'm proud to say congratulations. You're the best of the class.
Sunshine, tan line, hot shot, oxide, 2-on-2 attitude. Catch a wave, get a clue, Sunkist makes it just for you. Lemon and a sparkle too. Beach born, beach raised, Sunkist sparkling lemonade.
Sunkist Sparkling Lemonade. It's beach born for a cool lemon taste. Beach raised for just enough fizz to make it sparkle.
Beach born, beach raised, Sunkist sparkling lemonade.
Here's an in-concert exclusive sneak preview of Guns N' Roses as they prepare to invade Paris.
Do everything pretty haphazard. It makes every night different, makes it fun. You know, if you're out on the road for you know, what, 30, it's about 24 months, you're out. You know, it's nice to be able to change the set around. After a while, it can be really boring, and you start going through the motions, which isn't what we're about at all. So we just improvise every night. We pick what song we're going to start with, like right when we're walking up to the stage. What do you want to start with? Okay. And then we know the second song is going to be Brownstone. But then after that, it could be anything, in any order, you know? The two backup singers, Roberta and Tracy, we go, don't leave the stage, whatever you do, because we have no idea when, you know, when we're going to pull this song out of the hat. And I said, it's really, really imperative that you do not leave the stage or get anywhere, because if we name the song, you have to be up there right then and there. And they were like, well, what if we have to go to the bathroom? And I'm like, what? You know? But this is the first full concert that we're airing, yeah. You know what? We talked about it last night, Axel and I. It was like, when it comes down to the wire, you know what's going to happen. We're just going to do what we do, you know? So why bother even thinking about it,
Clean, fresh taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Bud Light delivers.
Pay-per-view's never gonna be the same. Direct from Paris. Guns N' Roses. Uncensored, unedited, via satellite.
With a special appearance by Aerosmith's Steven Tyler and Joe Perry. Plus Jeff Beck.
Guns N' Roses invade Paris. Pick up the phone now and call your cable system for Guns N' Roses.
It's allergy time again. Time for Chlortrimeton. Time for the relief millions have turned to all across the country. Chlortrimeton. Independent clinical studies prove Chlortrimeton relieves allergy symptoms just as effectively as the leading prescription product. Which means Chlortrimeton gives you all the relief of a prescription for your sneezing, watery eyes, for your itchy throat. When it's time for allergies, it's time for Chlortrimeton.
Riding along in my automobile.
Now this car is definitely going places. The Elantra, so well built and worry-free, it even comes with its own security blanket. Service and maintenance free. Yes, free. In addition to the regular warranty. Now, why would you want to go anyplace and anything else? The Elantra from Hyundai. Yes, Hyundai.
No particular place to go.
And right now, with a $1,000 rebate on Elantra, your Hyundai dealer is the place to go.
Our dentist recommended baking soda.
But we wanted tartar control.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care gives us both.
Brushing with baking soda or a baking soda toothpaste is recommended by 2 out of 3 dentists to help provide healthy teeth and gums. Only Arm & Hammer Dental Care gives us the tartar control we want.
And the baking soda our dentist recommends.
Arm & Hammer Dental Care Tartar Control.
And for the taste of freshly picked mint, try Arm & Hammer Dental Care Gel. No other baking soda toothpaste tastes better.
Our problems are man-made, therefore they can be solved by man, and man can be as big as he wants. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. Man's reason and spirit have often solved the seemingly unsolvable, and we believe they can do it again.
Next week on In Concert, spend an evening with Keith Richards and his band, The Expensive Winos, plus great new artist Pearl Jam. Now, the AT&T In Concert calendar tells you how you can see Rush on their Roll the Bones tour. Stay tuned for Iggy Pop, live from the Olympia in Paris, next on ABC In Concert.
Start with some small talk. Hi, Dad. Hey, how's the fishing? Well, you're an AT&T customer, right? Because I'm with this MCI friends and family thing. And can I have them call you? Have them call you. Can I have them call you?
At AT&T, your family is your business. Keeping you connected to them is ours.
It's just not worth it.
The heat, your eyes, I am complete. Your eyes, I see the doorway, the 1,000 churches. Your eyes, the resolution. Your eyes, of all the fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Your eyes, oh, I wanna be that complete.
The Loop, FM 98.
The taste of draft beer has finally evolved. Now there's new Golden Draft and Golden Draft Light from Michelob. The only draft beer is cold filtered and cold finished. The Michelob way. So now you can enjoy a smoother draft beer for the same price as ordinary draft beer. Knowing that, wouldn't you rather be holding a Golden?
The Time Well, on the tri-corner of Lincoln, Diversity, and Racine, Chicago's only 100% consignment shop with 9,000 square feet of browsing space. Stepping through our doors is like rummaging through your grandparents' attic, as we carry a timeless variety of quality, handcrafted furniture at far below competitive prices. The Time Well, 549-2113, 2780 North Lincoln Avenue.
An eye care update from the Desnick Eye Center. Imagine having your cataracts removed with a procedure so advanced it requires no stitches at all, and then going home the same day without an eye patch, back to things immediately.
That's remarkable. Sounds too good to be true.
No stitch, no patch at the Desnick Eye Center.
Is it expensive?
Not at all. The Desnick Eye Center accepts Medicare assignment, handles all the paperwork, and offers free transportation for all visits. Call 312-282-6840 or 800-EYE-CARE. The Desnick Eye Center, the best eye care in sight.
Iggy Pop's personal and professional relationship with David Bowie is very well known. At the Paris Olympia, Iggy gives his interpretation to the Bowie pop classic, China Girl.
This is just a chanson d'amour. It's called China Girl.
Spring Air Mattress Value Days are here. Right now at your Spring Air dealer, you'll find great buys on all Spring Air mattresses, including my favorite, the Spring Air Back Supporter. There's even a sweepstakes. You can win a trip for two to Paris on the Concorde, or one of many other prizes. Take off for your Spring Air dealer today, because Mattress Value Days end soon.
Call 312-238-8090 for the Mattress World nearest you.
Meineke asks, who wants to pay a lot for a muffler? Nobody! That's why Meineke is having a big muffler sale. Now, through June 30th, Meineke Discount Mufflers will install a quality muffler from as low as $16.88. Can you think of anybody who has a better price than that? So, who would go anywhere but Meineke? Nobody! So, come to Meineke's Discount Muffler sale now, through June 30th, from as low as $16.88 installed. At Meineke, you're not going to pay a lot for a muffler.
What I've always liked about Iggy is his ability to take things right to the extreme. As a performing artist, his concerts redefine high energy. Additionally, he is actively involved in AIDS awareness and relief, as well as being an articulate spokesperson against censorship. Iggy is truly a trendsetter in recorded and visual music. So live from the Olympia in Paris, here's Iggy.
America's watching ABC.
You're unbelievable.
I'm Tim Weigel. Join Jim Rose, Diane Burns, and me as we go on the road with the Bulls, bringing you all the unbelievable coverage as they battle the Blazers.
You're so unbelievable.
You'll get more than just the score. From live locker room interviews to fan reaction, count on Channel 7 to take you inside each and every game.
You're unbelievable.
Turn to Channel 7 Sports for all the unbelievable coverage as the Bulls battle Portland for the NBA crown.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Roses that cost $8 a dozen smell as sweet as roses that cost $50 a dozen. And roses that cost $8 and $50 both come wrapped in green paper. So I ask myself, is it nobler to spend $50 or $8? I think it's $8. The Flower Bucket, 1 dozen long stem roses, $8 every day. 4 convenient locations. Drop in the bucket, the Flower Bucket.
The prices are falling. The prices are falling now at the Bedding Experts, Chicagoland's largest Sealy retailer. It's the Sealy Super Sale. Buy a Sealy twin mattress for only $49. Save 60% on famous Posturepedics. All sizes, all comforts, all on sale. Come in or order by phone. If you want free delivery within 24 hours, if you like to save your money, get in bed with the experts, the Bedding Experts. But hurry, sale ends Monday. If you miss it, you'll be sorry.
This is WLS-TV, Channel 7, Chicago. This is Eyewitness News with John Drury and Marianne Childers, Steve Deschler with weather, Tim Weigel on sports, and the Eyewitness News team. This is Eyewitness News.
Good evening. 2 men have been arrested in the shooting of an elderly Forest Park man who fought back during a mugging. 71-year-old Wally Gloss is still hospitalized 3 days after the shooting. Charles Thomas joins us live with late details. Charles?
John, I'm live in Forest Park, where police have arrested 3 suspects, or at least have 3 suspects in mind, 2 of whom are already under arrest. In custody are 20-year-old Hector Rodriguez of Cicero and 20-year-old Mika Arasaba of Chicago. Both are charged with attempted murder and attempted robbery and are being held in the Cook County Jail in lieu of $250,000 bond. Police were able to track down the suspects because of their getaway car. A witness wrote down the license plate number moments after 71-year-old Wally Gloss and his friend were attacked by robbers Tuesday afternoon. Gloss fought back and was critically wounded by a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Investigators say the suspects had come to Forest Park looking for someone to rob.
I'm sure they saw 2 elderly gentlemen standing on a corner and figured this was going to be an easy score, and that's what they went after.
A third suspect, 20-year-old Geraldo Morales, is still at large. He is described as a well-known member of a Chicago street gang and is believed to have been the gunman. Forest Park police were not surprised to find their suspects in Chicago. They say that much, if not most, of this suburb's crime is committed by people who live on the city's west side. Forest Park's quiet, multiracial neighborhoods of senior citizens and young families are seen as easy prey by big city criminals.
This is a quiet area, and when it's quieter, you know, people can do more things without being seen.
Wally Gloss's wife, Dorothy, says the shooting has made her more aware of crime in the suburbs. But she admits there's little police here can do to stop outside criminals.
I don't think they could, really. I don't think any police force could. It's something that just happened, and you never know, you know.
Mrs. Giles Mrs. Gloss, that is, also told me that her husband remains critical, but his condition appears to be improving. He has been taken off the life support systems, and she says tonight she held a short conversation with him. Reporting live from Forest Park, Charles Thomas, Channel 7 Eyewitness News. John, Marianne.
Thank you, Charles. Chicago police are investigating what they think is a gang-related shooting that left 2 youths very seriously injured. Police say the 2 teenagers were walking along the 7300 block of South May when a gunman came out of an alley and fired twice. 1 youth was hit in the stomach, the other shot in the head. A neighbor rushed to their aid.
It's a shame, and the cause of it, it's not even worth anything. It's meaningless. You know, I wish that every other black brother out here would wake up and realize, especially the ones around here in this neighborhood, to see something like this, that they would wake up.
Both the victims were taken to Christchurch Hospital. The 13-year-old youth is in critical condition tonight. The 15-year-old reported in very critical condition. So far, police have no suspects. A judge in Lake County, Indiana, has ordered the execution of the so-called shotgun killer Christopher Peterson. The judge disregarded a jury recommendation against the death penalty. Peterson was sentenced for shooting two brothers to death in their tailor shop just over a year ago. Peterson has also been convicted of killing 4 other people. John.
Well, Mary Ann, 3 Chicago area men have been charged with trying to sell stolen military guidance systems to a foreign country. They were high school buddies at Glenbrook North several years ago. Now, as Chuck Gotti reports, the men are charged with national defense violations.
Barry Lieberman of Buffalo Grove, Scott Tarnoff of Chicago, and Marine Sergeant John Johnson of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, allegedly tried to sell these high-tech transmitters to an agent of an unidentified Mediterranean nation. The super-secret computerized equipment was used during the Gulf War to direct incoming fire from aerial bombers and from ships at sea.
As you know from the war, we're years ahead of a lot of other governments, and certainly they would like to have that technology. Plus, they could use it in the same way that we used it in the Persian War.
FBI agents say Johnson stole the encoding computer